Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys another doll out of my doll collection. Just a little while ago I had mentioned in one of my other videos that I was going to be doing a video on the Mod Hair Ken doll that I have. And it was specifically because I found in one of my little boxes the hair pieces that go to that doll, and I was really excited. I had also found these jackets. They looked handmade, but I was going to put them on the Ken doll and kind of ask you guys what you guys thought about if they were handmade or if they were manufacturer made. And so I pulled out the doll, and to my surprise, this is not the Mod Hair Ken doll. I was a little bit upset at first because I had anticipated doing the video for that Ken, and I was really quite happy. He's a little bit hard to find, and so I thought that it would make a really cool video to show you guys me putting on one of the hair pieces. However, at a closer glance and a little bit of research, I had found out that this Ken is actually the Now Look Ken doll, and he was made in 1976. The Mod Hair Ken was made in 1973, and they are similar dolls because they do have the longer hair. However, there were some differences in the photos that I was viewing, and they're pretty obvious differences. One, of course, being the eyebrows, and the whole facial look of this Now Look Ken doll is it's kind of a younger look, and the Mod Hair Ken is more of a grown man look in the face. So instead of doing the Mod Hair Ken, because now I'm going to be on the search because I do have all of these really cool pieces, I'm going to be searching for him still. And so this video is going to be about the Now Look Ken doll. So Ken did do some changes. They had changes of him along the way, and a lot of those had to do with the hair, with the face. Some of the first ones that were made were painted hair, molded hair, and then they had some flocked hair, which is just a glue and kind of like a felt that was, I don't know, it was like a maybe felt particles. I'm not too sure exactly what they used for his hair. And then they moved on to the more updated Ken. So I don't know if what he is wearing, I think what he's wearing on top from the pictures, this little jacket, and I believe this is the original shirt. He would be missing like a little blue bolero or scarf. It was like a turquoise color, but the top is definitely, this is definitely the jacket that he would have been sold in. And of course his hair his hair has seen some better days. It's not, I don't believe it's been cut because it's still very, very long, and it did look kind of shaggy in the pictures that I'd seen, and back in the 70s, of course, the shag look was definitely in. But this hair on this Ken is definitely really, really dry, and it's a little bit, I wouldn't say, no, maybe a little bit matted, but I'm sure with a little bit of cleaning up, he will be back to pretty much looking slick. So he does have a little bit of a mark on his face, but other than that, I mean, he's really in good condition. He does have the 3 clicks in his knees, but this doll I don't believe has any joints like the ball joint in his hips. So he is just a straight walking doll. He doesn't have any joints in his arms. Ken doesn't usually have joints in his arms, so it's usually just a straight body. No joints in his wrists either. His head does turn, and turns really well. I have some Ken dolls that the heads, they don't turn real well, but this one does turn pretty well. And he has a little bit of blue in his eyes. He's definitely a younger, like, I guess for the time, a younger, fresher look than that mod hair Ken. So his pants, I think that these were just pants that you could get on the side, as far as like a you know, extra clothes that you could have purchased for him. In the pictures, his pants were this color, so he would have been all dressed in ivory with this kind of, it's kind of like a polyester shirt. Very, very 70s. But the pants, I'm quite sure, did not come with him in the box. He does have the typical markings. Ken kind of works the same way as Barbie. He is labeled Mattel 19, I think that says 1968. So he wasn't made in 1968. He that's just the mold that was made for him in 1968. So there wasn't a whole lot of changes with his body. I think originally the first Kens did have that straight leg. They were all hard plastic, and then they moved up to the bend leg, and then a little bit more I don't know, muscular. The first Ken dolls weren't really all that, didn't have a whole lot of upper body muscle or anything like that. These dolls have a little bit more to them. So, but he does have those markings, so I do know that he is Ken, and I do believe that he should have tags. Well, he should, but maybe he does not. Does not have the mark, the Ken tag on his clothes. He is missing his shoes. Don't know it. It's probably just has maybe white shoes that go along with this. I couldn't see exactly what shoes he would have been wearing with this outfit, but it would have to probably, I don't know, I guess it could be black, but he is missing those. So I was a little bit disappointed because I really wanted to do a video that had that facial hair that I would get to experiment on, but I don't want to put it on this doll because it does, one, it doesn't belong to this doll, and two, I don't know if there's any necessarily any facial differences to where it wouldn't look correct anyway. So, but these dolls, they do look fairly similar, so that's why I had thought all along that it was the mod hair Ken because of all of the hair that was on him, but this is actually the Now Look Ken. So, if you guys know any more about what he would have had for his shoes and anything else that he might have been missing in the box, I don't know if he came with something else in the box, but yeah, if you guys know anything more about him, please leave that in the comments for me. Other than that, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.